This is the Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. Now, today's all going to be about the old Fed here at 2 o'clock. Now, the EIA report came out here for crude, and they had some, it was okay. You had some draws across the board. I'll have that posted for you here after the pit close there at 2:30. But again, it was really nothing to write home about. But we're going to take a look at crude oil, and we're going to take a look at natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Bitcoin all stretched straight on out here. Okay, so what do we have here? All right, we got a nice, well, actually just a really good like flag flat line going on here. Okay, you can see where we had a really good run up here, and we're just basically kind of like range bound through the whole situation here. But let's just take just a little bit closer look. Okay, so let's just take a look at the upside here first. So what you really want to do is you're stuck right between that 21-day and that 50-day. So you really upside, your next level here is going to be that 69.14. That's going to be very, very key. Now you can see yesterday we went just a little bit higher than that. So then your next level is going to be 61.560. And then we're going to charge right here for this 100-day at 62.841. Now, if you look at the top of this candle here, all it is just that price channel right there. So you're looking at 65.200 there on the old Bitcoin. Now, again, then if we can just keep rolling it up, then we can just follow these candles here. Okay, so you got 66.65 level. You got 67.360. You have, what do we got there? 68.135. And then we had that nice big retest up here at 70.825 level here. But you have to get above that 50-day, that 100-day, and you have to break out of that price channel there in order to do it. Now, downside, what I like about this is see this 8 SMA here? See how nicely it's starting to roll over? I mean, actually say roll up, I should say. Now you crossed over that 200-day, and now we're going to be pushing towards that 21-day, possibly 50-day, and take this price higher. So look at the downside here first. Okay, a second, I should say. We're going to look at here. Okay, 59.229. That's your 21-day. That's going to be your nice key support level. Right below that, we have this 58.574 level. That's your 8-day. And then we're going to have your 200-day sitting right here. Let's see what we got there. Oh, yeah, 58.460 level. Okay, so you got good support and you got good resistance on this. So we're trading this range. If you look at this right between that 21 SMA here, see that 21-day and this 50-day. Okay, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. But when you see this 8-day here curling up like that, that's as long as it can stay above that. Okay, this can push that bad boy up much, much higher, just like we had here where the price is below it, then it takes the price all the way on down here. Okay, so now when we look at here at your RSI, you're looking really good here, looking at only at 50. And now look at your MACD. See your green went over your red. Okay, that shows positive momentum there to the upside. That's what you always want to watch. And then if we can get that spread going, like we had here, then we can take that bad boy right on up here. So if you're trading the Bitcoin, okay, watch that key 50-day. That's going to be very crucial. That's 69.14 on a closing basis. Not what we did yesterday, but on the closing basis. Then we can go 61.560. Then we can have your 100-day here at 62.841. And then we can have this 65.200 level. That downside, just watch that 21-day. Very, very key. But the one that's going to be really important is this 8 simple moving average. They're at 58.579. Now, when the Fed makes a decision here, and I think they're going to, I've been saying this for almost a year now, when they do cut, they're going to cut a quarter point. I think they're going to start off with a quarter, and I don't think they're going to do anything for October, and then they will see how the information goes, and maybe another quarter, and then maybe another quarter. We'll have to see. But right now, I just think it's going to be a quarter point today. So again, but that could move, you know, your dollar, and that could move also Bitcoin and gold and silver and the whole 9 yards. But when you look at this chart here, okay, all you have to do is just get above this key price channel here at that 65.200. Then we can attack this level here. Okay, that's at 78.25. Then we can move all the way up onto here. You got that 72.360, and then we can come all the way up here to your 74.415. You crack above this, then you're going to go to that 100K very, very easily. But what you're doing here, when you hit this sideways action, what you're doing is you're building up strength. And when she pops, she's going to rip up extremely high. Now, again, it could rip down low here too. But again, when you see this kind of pattern, you're just building energy here. And I think you're going to rip up this thing much, much higher. Okay, let's take a look here now at the old crude oil. Okay, here we have the old crude oil. Now, that EIA report came out today, and it was, I don't know, you had some draws, but overall, I think it was pretty neutral to bearish. I don't see anything. And plus, when you add seasonality, I don't really see anything that great there, kind of a situation. Now, it did scalp UCO. Now, UCO made a nice bottom of 25.35 and got as high as 26.13. Okay, I got 50 cents out of it today on UCO, and I'm satisfied with that, especially like in this time period. Okay, so let's just look at the downside first. What you're watching right there is that key 8 simple moving average. You're looking at 68.99. That's very, very key. And then what you do is you look at today's low, which is 68.58. Now, again, if that's lost, we come over here to the top of this candle, you're looking at 67.97, and then we look to the bottom of that candle, you're looking at 67.24, and then we start getting in the 65, 63, and then 65.27 level here. But what I don't like about this is see how it rallied up yesterday, but you couldn't close over that 21 SMA, and then today we've made a lower low and a lower high, which that is really not good. Okay, so if you don't rally up on that EIA report, it just looks like it might just come off here. So watch that 8 SMA very, very closely. Okay, now say it does rally, turns around, then you want to watch today's high at 70.26. We'll come over to this candle here. You're looking at 70.70, and then we're looking right there at that 21 day at 71.37, and then we can go yesterday's high at 71.92. Again, obviously, if it goes up higher than that, then your big target's going to be that 50-day. But right now, I just think you're trading this range between this 8-day and that 21-day. I never like a pattern where you have them lower lows. See, this is what you get. See how to get that lower low, and it just keeps right on riding down until you can find yourself a bottom. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, now natural gas here, UNG here. It didn't really do a whole lot there today. It got 1443 and then 1481. Had a nice little bit rally up there. I didn't really do a whole lot in there today. Let me see. I got 20 cents out of it here, and then I just didn't feel comfortable here. It went into this 100-day here, and it just could not get any farther. And now I don't like this pattern at all here because now we got that lower high and lower low level here, which is really not good. So right now, what you really need to do is just watch this 2.28 level. Right now, natural gas is you're sitting at 2.28. You're sitting pretty much right there. Okay, you really need to hold that. If you don't, you're going to come right down here to this 200 SMA here. Okay, you're sitting at 2.23, and then we can come down here to the next support level, which is 2.218. That's 21-day, and then we have that 50-day at 2.15 level here. But what we really have going on here, see this sideways action here? Okay, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of this sideways action here happening. So you could even come all the way down here to this level here, that 2.22, or even come down here, 2.21 level, and you still have that nice sideways action. So watch this 8-day on a closing basis. That's going to be key. If not, you got that 200-day, and then we have that 21-day, and then we have that 50-day. Now, again, if we start losing that, then what you're going to do is you're going to come right over here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 2.12 level, and then we could come all the way down here to this 2.02. And then on top of this is 1.97, your gap and your fill, okay? That was that contract roll. Now, remember, the contract roll will start next Sunday, and on natural gas, it rolled over here, crude, yesterday. So, always keep that in mind here. But right now, this is not looking good. I don't like it when you have that lower low and that lower high situation. And with a topping tail here, this is not looking good at all, okay? So if you can't hold this 200-day here, or even that on a closing basis, I don't know if he's got it, really want to hold that 8-day, but if you can't do it, then I might jump in that KOLD and take me a short here down to the 21-day, or even a lower down to that 50 SMA here. Now, RSI here, you're looking good on that. You still have that bullish cross there on that green over your red. That's a buying opportunity. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. But right now we have this sideways kind of an action going here. Kind of hoping that would turn around and be like what we have here. You know what I mean? Then we get that price above it. Then she rallies up here nice. But right now it's just not showing that. So just watch this 8-day on a closing basis here today. That should be the key level. If not, we know where it's going. Now, upside, you got to watch that 100-day. You're looking at that 2.235. And then we can look at today's high. You're looking at 2.37. But realistically, 2.43, that's the breakout. That's what you really want to do. You want to crack that so you can go right here to the next level at 2.448, and then next level 2.48, and then we come out here. You would just follow these candles up here. Look at the bottom of that, roughly 52, 2.57, 2.60 level here. But right now we just have sideways action. Okay. Here's what we got. I will be back here after the pit close. Now, remember, watch that Fed meeting. Pay attention to that Fed meeting at 2 o'clock. It should be a big swinging market, I would think. And then he's going to have his he's going to read his speech there at 2:30. So this could be a good market mover here to make some money here in either direction. Okay. Remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.